Hi everyone, it's Don and I hope you're having a fantastic day. Well, I thought today I'm going to talk a little bit about something a little lighthearted. Let's have some fun today and talk about the 10 most ridiculous cruise complaints you've ever heard. Number 1 is a passenger went on a shore excursion and they got the deal of a lifetime. That's right. They found RayBan sunglasses for only $5. $5 RayBan sunglasses. And then they got back home and they found out they were fake. They were very upset and contacted the cruise line immediately that the genuine RayBans they bought on the shore excursion from a vendor on the street were not actually RayBan. Number 2, how about the woman who threatened to call police? Called down to the front desk on the cruise ship and threatened to call the police when they got to port because she was being held captive in her room. The crew locked her in a room and she couldn't get out. Well, what actually happened is she had that do not disturb sign on the back of her door and thought that meant that she couldn't go out into the hallway. She wasn't to disturb the people on the other side of the door. I wonder how long it took her to find that out. Was she on day 7 of a 10-day cruise? How about those people from England, boy, who were comparing flights with their friends from the United States and said, hey, we get off the ship in Jamaica and we flew home to England and it took 9 hours. But our friends who flew over to Florida, it only took them a couple hours to get there. Why did our flight take so long? I don't know. You know, maybe it's 4,000 miles different. maybe that had something to do with it. I don't understand. A man also once complained to the cruise ship staff and the complaints department saying that the cruise ship failed to decorate their room all in white. The man was on his honeymoon and they didn't decorate it all in white. On a daily basis, they did not throw rose petals on the bed and on the floor every day of the cruise. They did not deliver champagne by a private butler, did not deliver champagne and chocolate strawberries to their room at any point during the cruise. And the guy said, oh, well, when did you request all this stuff? Well, I didn't request it. You should have just known. Yeah, that's how life works. I will say this is one of my favorite ones, is when a couple complained when they were left behind at the port. They complained that the captain was rude, disrespectful, and very unprofessional. And when they looked into the reasoning behind this, when they investigated it, they said, well, what happened? They said, the captain left us at port, even though we let them know we were going to be late. Actually, so please tell us the details. Well, we left a note in our cabin saying that we were having dinner that night with friends on shore and that we wouldn't be done dinner in time to get back to the ship. So we left them a note to wait for us and that would be about 3 hours late. And he didn't wait. The captain didn't wait. But we left a note in our cabin for him because they were having dinner with their friends. That is one of my favorite. That is one of those entitlement things that I've ever heard in my life. A woman once complained that the very popular singer Gary Barlow was on the ship. And then, hey, she booked that ship the next year and he wasn't on the ship performing. What's going on? Why isn't he here? Maybe it's because he was on a year ago. Speaking of expecting people to be on the ship, a woman once got on a Princess cruise ship and was very upset to find that she did not recognize any of the crew members and wondered why none of them were on the ship. You would think that if they took vacations, they would take vacations at separate times so that at least some of them would be on the ship at one time. Of course, She was talking about Captain Stubing, Doc, Gopher, Julie, from the Love Boat show on TV. She wanted to know why Captain Stubing wasn't piloting the ship. I mean, they should have all taken vacation at separate times, so come on. How about the family that went down to shore excursion desk and complained, hey, nowhere on your shore excursions does it say that there may be mosquitoes and that we would get bit. Our children were bitten by a mosquito. I guess you had to go outside. How do you not know there's bugs in the world? There's more bugs than humans and animals. There's quadrillions of them. I don't know. Speaking of shore excursions, how about the couple who said with their family that their entire shore excursion day was ruined? Absolutely ruined. Because they booked a water park shore excursion, went to the water park, and hey, what do you mean we have to bring our own bathing suits? They didn't bring their bathing suits to a water park. That's like booking a beach vacation shore excursion and then wondering why you don't have a bathing suit at the beach. Some people need to watch more YouTube videos, I think. Now for number 10, this person literally had the most gall, the most gumption out of anybody I've heard so far. And that is somebody actually on the final day of a cruise went down to the front desk and demanded, mind you, demanded compensation for all the warmer clothes, the winter clothes, the hats, the scarves, the heavy coats, the boots that they booked for their Alaska cruise. Because get this, it was too warm. The pool was open. People were swimming. I got a tan on my cruise and I was wearing t-shirts the whole time. And I spent all this money on warm clothes that I did not need. And so the cruise line should pay him back for all that money because it was nice weather on his cruise. I've heard people complaining that they had terrible weather and wanted some money back. Even that is wrong. However, imagine complaining that the weather was too nice and too enjoyable on your cruise, that you demand to have money back to compensate for the clothes you bought to go on the cruise. Wow. 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 I can't, like some of these things are flabbergasting. Flabbergasting that, but they're actually written, documented complaints to these cruise line passengers. These are not made up. These actually happened. And that's why if you see lists like this all over the place, you'll see these ones pop up a lot because they're absolutely ridiculous. I don't know. Some people just need to watch more YouTube videos, like I said before. Well, I hope you appreciate this video. If you did, please give it a thumbs up. Want to see more tips, more tricks, more travel vlogs from around the world? Hit that subscribe button. Until next time, have yourself a safe and a great vacation. And hey, check out another video right now.